Now that's kind of strange talking to folks, and I'm not even up there. How y'all doing today? I trust that each and every one of y'all had a beautiful Thanksgiving. You shared time with your family, friends, and I enjoyed it. And after children, grandchildren get up out of here, got on the phone with my family up in New York, Chicago, North Carolina. I think that's the most everybody I talked to. But it was a good time. This is the Zoom started at 6 o'clock, and I don't think we got off until like uh, it was 10:30 or 11 o'clock. We had some fun on there, talking about old times and talking about each other. So we had some good fun there. Bud Files, how you doing? Welcome in. As I said, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving yesterday, whether you serve it or not. It's a day that we come with family and enjoy our family and everything. And hey, I'm good. I'm good. Tamika, how you doing? I mean, Tammy, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. I just do some rambling until some folks come in before I start talking about what I think I need to talk about. So, how was y'all? How was y'all yesterday? One thing that I know it happens every year during Thanksgiving and Christmas when you expect to get your paycheck and you always get it a week ahead or 3 or 4 or 5 days ahead when you're supposed to get it. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm. I get thrown off when I look at my account. Oh, them folks taking care of me. They gave me some extra money. Find out it's my regular check. Oh, I'm sorry you had to work 12 hours, Tammy. I hope you got the weekend off. I hope you got the weekend off. Or if you were like me, when I was working, I worked 12 to 14 hours. And even on we got 3 days off at a time. Even on your 3 days off, they call you. They want you to come in. And that was at the prison system. But like I said, I hope everybody had a good time. I talked to some people in my family that I haven't talked to in a good while. I met some cousins that I didn't know. I didn't know. But we had good conversation and everything. And as some people say, your family got a lot of skeletons in the closet. I found that out too. One cousin, she said she all messed up. She was saying jokingly, but she was serious with it too. Nancy B the Scratcher, how you doing? Welcome in. And I got a wild family, but hey, it's my family. I don't socialize that often, but it's my family. Well, let me see. It's I don't know whether to get my 10 or not, but I might as well go ahead. I just see my title says change and a question mark is there too. And like I said, wow. Yeah, I got a wild family too. We all got a wild family, trust me. Some hide a little better than others, but when the circumstance change, it comes out. But on my little journey right now that I'm on, Analytic Gardener, how you doing? Welcome in. This little journey that I'm on, I've been noticing some things. Actually started this journey on the 13th of this month, and I was actually cutting back on some things. I find out that I only ate once or twice a day anyway, so it kind of helped me. And I realized some things, and that's when I finally acknowledged the part when they're talking about no sugar. So okay, I could do that. I could do that. So now we're at the point. TG, how you doing? Welcome in. I hope you. Yeah, I had a good Thanksgiving. I hope you did too, TG. But like I said, now that I've been thinking about some things, and I even been noticing some things, and it hasn't been that long. I knew I wanted to do the carnivore diet, and after Led talk about the sugar, and then I did a whole bunch of research and stuff on all the vegetables and stuff, and vegetables you thought had no sugar at all, they still had sugar. They had some kind of carbon, some kind of starch in it, turns into sugar. So when I started this, and one thing that I noticed is, like I said before, I told people many times, when I turned 58, it seemed like my brain stopped speeding and running, and it stopped going as fast as it used to, because it'd be time to lay down and go to sleep, and you thought about something that you could do or something you wanted to do. And in these last 2-3 weeks, I find out that my mind has started going back to what it used to do. I'm 63 years old right now, getting ready to go on 64. And when I was 58, my mind slowed down. All them things I used to be constantly thinking and stuff, it just stopped. When I turned 58, that's when I had my best sleep. And that's when my brain slowed down from always thinking about something. It's time to go to bed, and I think about what I should have did, or I could do tomorrow, or I should have wrote this down and all this stuff. And around the 13th, 11th or the 13th of this month is when I actually started slowing down on the food and stuff, and started drifting more towards the carnivore diet, and cut back, no bread. Least I would eat just a smidge of vegetables, but now no rice, period. And that's how I was sitting down today, and I was just thinking, oh, something strange. I'm thinking about doing some of everything. I was thinking about my mother, thinking about my grandfather. I was thinking about a whole bunch of things, and my mind just going and going and going. And I'm thinking, I said, boy, I ain't did this in a long time. And then I put my shoes on, went out to go get the trash can from out in front of the house, and that's about 50 feet away from the house. The trash can, and I start walking to the trash can, and all of a sudden something hit me. You don't have that pain right there. Actually, in my backside. And I was saying, you don't have that pain right there. And I started walking and just shaking around. I said, no. I said, that pain is not there. And I said, I'm trying to think, what is it? I said, the pain was a pain that usually bothered me. I didn't have that pain anymore. So I'm trying to figure out what it was. I'm not taking no medication or anything. Dark X, welcome in. How you doing? Miss Linda, how you doing? Welcome in. Meatarian. Miss Shirley, welcome in. How you doing? I turned 51 in January. 7 more years till I can sleep at night. Yeah, that's another thing too. This week, if I go to bed at 12 o'clock, I will still be up at 2 o'clock, and I'll be up the rest of the night. Now, I've been noticing I wake up, it's 5 or 5:30. And then once I wake up, if I stay laying in the bed, I'll fall back to sleep. Before, no matter what time I went to bed, if I went to bed at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I'm up at 2 o'clock. If I went to bed at 12 o'clock, I'm up at 2 o'clock. This whole week, I wake up and I look at the clock. It's around 5:30, a little bit past that. And I'm writing the stuff down, trying to think, what's going on? And I realize I'm not gonna say my body is resetting itself because I haven't even started the diet yet. I was just preparing myself. Let me see. Good evening. Oh, Miss Shirley, Miss Linda speaking to everybody. Like I said, I realized I didn't start the diet. I said I wasn't going to start it till the 1st, but I was preparing myself to do the diet. So some of the things I was just cutting back on. Haven't had any bread in a good while. If I eat vegetables, I eat just a little bit. And I said, man, I'm trying to figure out how things work. Can we eat ourselves healthy? Can we eat ourselves worse? I don't know. Another thing that I noticed is this big bottle of water. I got another big bottle too that I drink water. I drink 2 or 3 of these a day. And in the morning, even though I'm wide awake and I'm laying in the bed, my head would hurt. Now, last week, this week, I basically been consuming only 4 or 5 of these bottles. And sometimes it's less than that. And I wake up, I don't have a headache. So is it a good thing that we drink a lot of water or not? Because when I consume a lot of water, I wake up with a headache. But when I don't consume a lot of water, it seems like I just drink enough. I could wake up and I don't wake up with a headache. Let me see. Everybody. Dark X, yes. You can eat yourself healthy. You just can't reverse permanent damage in old age. You right about that. You can't reverse old age, but you can work on it. 99% of health problems come from what we eat. That's true, Miss Linda. And that's when I say I'm healthy, but somebody look at me, they'll say I'm not healthy. For the simple reason, the only thing that actually I have low iron, but it doesn't bother me. I was taking high blood pressure medication, but I don't. I take the cayenne pepper in the morning, and I might take it later on in the day, or I just add it into my food. And I found out that that's been helping me. So as far as the medication, I don't even worry about that no more. But that lady in the other room, she be whining and crying. Did you take your blood pressure medication? Did you check your blood pressure? Now, when my blood pressure is going high, I can feel it in my body. My body lets me know that my pressure is getting high. And the way that I was feeling when I was taking the medication stuff, I haven't felt that way in a long time. I've been doing the pepper thing for about 2 months now. And to me, everything seemed to be working out good. If my blood pressure get real high, one thing automatically, my nose will start bleeding. I haven't had a nosebleed in a long time. Hands in the dirt, welcome in, bro. But I'm just saying, this has only been actually, if I round it off, it's only been about 2 weeks that I cut back on everything, and it seemed like it's working. I don't. Well, yesterday I showed you the plate that I had for dinner. I didn't eat no breakfast. I caught a cup of coffee and a boiled egg, and I said this would be my breakfast. So I didn't eat until 4 or something, and I was good. I was good. But I was also tempted because there was a big beautiful pound cake in there and some banana pudding, and I was tempted. I was t- I just wanted to go get it and have some fun. And my son came over today, and I got kind of loud. Actually, it was a defense against me because he got some pound cake and he dropped a little piece on the floor. So I said, "Who dropped this cake on the floor in here? Who dropped this cake on the floor?" I said, "You can't pick it up." Actually, I was kind of deterring myself just to shine a light on me, not to mess with the cake. And he kind of laughed about it, but it was just something I did because even though all them sweets is in there, I haven't touched it. TG, welcome in. How you doing? I'm not TG. CC, welcome in. But yesterday it was a struggle, and it wasn't a struggle. Uh, there was so much food, and I just filled my plate up basically with a lot of greens, two meats, and a little macaroni and cheese. And actually, I was when I ate that, I was stuffed, and that's something that ain't been happening lately with doing the carnivore. Very seldom I feel stuffed when I ate. And one of the things they say when you're doing the carnivore is you eat until you feel your stuff and you don't want anymore. And I think it's basically because I filled my plate up with some mustard and turnip greens yesterday, and I've got 2 more days, today and tomorrow, and I said I'm gonna get some more of them uh, turnip greens before Sunday, because no, Sunday is the first. So I said I'm gonna get me some more turnip greens today, and I might get some tomorrow. That'd be it. No more soul food, no more good food, no more whatever you want to call it. But I, I think my body is kind of taking it's doing what it want to do because I talked to myself and told myself what I'm gonna do, and I guess my body listening. Uh, I was out there eating them oranges yesterday, and they taste so good. I think I ate about 10 of them, and then I said I gotta leave it alone. They too good. So my son, when he came over there, I said take them to your kids, and let them meet them up because I got tons out there on the tree, and it's just that just these 2 weeks, I see some difference in my body, and I feel some difference. There's I'm not taking no pain. I'm not doing nothing extreme. I'm not I'm not taking no pain pills or anything, but I see some change already, and I'm kind of surprised with it. You talk to yourself when there ain't no one talking to you? Yes, ma'am. It's okay to talk to yourself. You just can't answer yourself. But yeah, like I said, I'm writing stuff down while I'm so called going through this kind of. I I wrote a few things already, but like one of them I wrote is concerning this water and stuff. It's good that we take water and drink water and everything, and I come to realization it's what's in the water that we're drinking. Uh, I got to clean my Berkeley out, and I'm gonna start drinking that water from the Berkeley because we know the city water ain't good for us, but we use it anyway. I don't use I don't drink the city water unless it's hot water or I get it from my refrigerator, which I have a filter on there, or I get bottled water, and we can't be safe with that either. So it is basically I'm noticing some things already, and I'm taking notes. And I don't know. I don't know what it's going to turn out to be, but I'm looking for it and I'm waiting on it. And I'm praying that I succeed. And I hope I encourage other folks as well. Hey, you need to make that step. Do what you need to do. Talk and talk and answer yourself. What's the mean? Hey, uh, talk to yourself, but I don't think you should answer yourself. Deborah Garrett, how you doing? Welcome in. This is a journey that I don't know. I'm happy, and I'm a little I'm a little excited and a little nervous because the few things I saw already, and this has only been 2 weeks. So, and hey, Sunday I'm going deadhead in it. Deadhead in it. It'll be strictly meat. This is the first time ever I for what 10 days straight I didn't eat breakfast. I didn't eat bacon for breakfast. And I stopped eating pork 2 months ago. Now I'm eating pork, but it's only bacon. Cece, you need me to be more excited about it? Trust me, I'm excited as I can be right now because I done seen a bunch of changes. And hey, hanging at J3, the hardest part of anything is the beginning. That's true. That is true. And one of the things I look at is because when I decide to do something, I go ahead and hard on it. I just jump into it and start doing it. And if it don't make it, I don't know. Farmer Marshall, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, okay. I feel you, J3GS. I'm on a journey too. All right, bro. We're on the same journey. Hey, let's get it done. You encourage me and I encourage you. Let's get it done. And that pork eater, Cece. Yes, bacon, yum. And I really, before I stop eating pork, I very seldom eat bacon. I eat bacon every now and then. If the wife she fried it, whatever, I eat it. But I didn't have bacon. I done have 5 to 6 strips of bacon every day and some eggs. And I don't know what it is. I guess it's the protein or whatever else. I guess I'm doing good. So just that when I dive into the whole thing, and I think it's gonna work for me. G Mama Grows, how you do? Everybody saying hello to one another. Yes. I'm getting behind in the chat, trying to read the chat and talk at the same time. Okay, we back up. But I think I spoke to you earlier, didn't I, Miss Shirley? If I didn't, welcome in. But like I said, I'm excited, and I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna do it because since I've been doing this for 2 weeks, too many different things done happened to me, and I noticed it, and I just kept trying to. What's going on? What's going on? Because, like I said, my brain is. I can hardly do one thing now because my brain is constantly going like it was going before I turned 58. I love some bacon. I don't eat it as much because it can get expensive per pack. Got to catch it on sale. You absolutely right. I bought 4 packs of bacon, and that was $30 something. Went out Tuesday and found some bacon where, let me see, I think the bacon was $15 a pack, but this was like a half a slab. This was like a half a slab for $15, and it was sliced up, thick cut bacon, and the other bacon that I bought in the what's the name pack, that would be like 2 days and 1/3 day, because we got like 15 pieces in it, and that was it. I'd be your biggest cheerleader. You can do it. Cece, I know why you're going to be my biggest cheerleader, because you want some honey. I understand. Don't do it for the honey. Cheer me on because you right there for me. Don't cheer me on for the honey. I wish you all the best of your new health journey, J3. Thank you, TG. I appreciate it. Shawnee, welcome in. How you doing? New ways of life, fun changes. Yeah, thick cut is good. One thing I did find out, and I noticed about bacon, is the thick cut seems to be saltier than the thin cut. So I try to get out of just cooking breakfast for myself. I'm gonna cook breakfast for myself, cook dinner for myself, because I'm on this journey. But somebody else always sneaking up in there. How about let me have a little bit of them eggs and one piece of that bacon. No, you can't have none. But I give her some. I still got to be nice to her. Oh Lord, I've been sleeping more in the 50s, but I ain't gonna complain. Them granny naps come through. I wish I could take some papa naps. I don't get to sleep throughout the day. One of the worst things I hate is I'll go get into bed to lay down, figure I go to sleep. I'll stay right there wide awake the whole time. I get tired of laying there, so I just turn the TV on, watch some YouTube. Okay, Cece. Miss Shirley, I wish I can take naps like that. The My kids used to. I would take in around it when I was working. Automatically around 6. If I was off around 6, 7, I'd be sitting on the couch right there, and I'll knock out, go to sleep, and then they'll wake me up just so I can go to bed. They'll let me stay right on the couch sleeping. Once I retired, there was no naps anymore. Not one. Yeah, there go Mike. Mike, he be getting on his naps too. But then I see Mike early in the morning on I forgot my brother's name. The truck driver. Can't stop. Mike be on his channel. So hey, that's one of the things I'm looking forward to it, because I realize now with this change, waking up at 5:30, that's good for me. That means I got some sleep. I can go to bed at 12 o'clock and don't have to worry about getting up. That's when I love it. I don't know how long this is going to keep going on with me, but since I start the food change, things seem to progress. Things seem to work out for the better. I was, like I said, load up on all this water, head hurt and everything. But then when I cut back on the water, I'm getting enough water, but I'm not waking up with a headache now. I learned to sleep, Stan. G Mama Grow, Crazy fact, I learned to sleep standing up in the military. I can't sleep anywhere. You know what? There was another soldier that was in my squad. I ain't gonna say I hate him, but just looking at it, I could punch him in the face. His name was Jefferson, and he could stand right there at parade rest. He will fall asleep. We on a road march and we sit down for just 15 minutes. 2 minutes after we sit down, he go to sleep. I used to hate him because he always going to sleep, and I couldn't sleep at all. Sam has the best price on 3 packs of thick cut bacon. It's not salty either. I think it's home black label. It's delicious. I'm gonna have to check them out. I'm gonna have to check them out because right now I got the big. It's a half a slab, and I think I was going through Glenville, Georgia, and I stopped at the store and I found that. So I had to buy at least 2 of them. That'll last me until I go back to the store again. And Dream 59, welcome in. How you doing? Official Jamea, how you doing, sis? Oh, uh I'm just here talking, telling everybody how I've been feeling and how things seem to have been going for me. I haven't been taking no pills and stuff, but I've been feeling good just from this slight change I've been doing. The slight change, it seems to be doing wonders for me. So therefore, uh, I might need to keep it up for a while. My son, he asked me about this diet and everything, and he went last week to get a physical, and he asked his doctor about the carnivore diet, and she said, "Nah, it's good. You shouldn't do it over a month." So, Daddy, how long you gonna do it? I said, "I'm gonna start out for a month." So I said, "I'm gonna see how it does me." Sunday, I'm getting on the scale. I'm doing everything I need to do. So at the end of 30 days, I want to see how well it treat my body, my weight, and everything. Because like I said, I got 6 grandbabies, and the 2 girls, I want to get them out there and work with them to mess with bees. The oldest one, I talked to her and everything. She's only what 2 or 3 years old, and I talked to her and I said, you need to learn. You need to get some little toys and some stuff with bees on it so you can learn how to. She said, yeah, I want to do bees. I said, yeah, you won't do bees until you get stung. Devora, how you doing? Good to see you. Mike, that is absolutely correct. When I went for my physical, and I have a new doctor, and I asked her about going holistic. No, 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 no. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. No, no, you don't want to do that. I said to myself, I don't want to do you either. I'm trying to get to a way that I don't have to take all these pills, but you want me to keep taking the pills so you can get paid and give out an untrue diagnosis. You might give me a diagnosis, but you ain't gonna give me 100% diagnosis. Uh, be safe driving, Adrian. Be safe driving. It's easy for men to lose weight, no matter how hard I try. No, I'm not gonna say that, G Mama Grove. It's hard for me. One of the hardest reasons is for me to lose weight because I won't eat. I'm a big guy, but I don't eat like I'm supposed to. Shawnee 2003, how you doing, sis? Glena's Journey, how you doing? Miss Harriet, how you doing? But let me see. I due to the military, that's one of the reasons I didn't eat healthy. I was in the infantry. I enjoyed the infantry, and we were always doing something. So food was always the last thing on my mind. Even when we did road marches, I would make my soldiers make sure their canteen is full. I would not drink water. We could walk 5 miles. I will not drink the water out of my canteen. I would always save it for my soldier. You're only supposed to have one canteen on your hip. I had 2 or 3 canteens on my hip. That's just how it was. I wouldn't drink the water out of my canteen. It's clean water and everything. I just wouldn't drink it. I kind of lived on coffee my whole military career. The only time I ate dinner is when I go home to the family, and that was it. Eating lunch or something, come in, do PT, go back home, wash up and everything, run back in, grab me a big cup of coffee, go to set my coffee up, have our formation, everything. After formation, go get my coffee, and we continue on drinking coffee all day. Healthy eating is a part of weight loss and drinking water. Yes, it is. Before I got out the military, that was one of the things too. I see that I started gaining weight, and I went to see the doctor and everything, and they had me write down everything I eat. And the biggest thing was they said you're not eating, you're not feeding your body enough, so your body's holding on to everything that it gets. Yeah, weight don't fall off men faster than women. No. Honestly, recovering from Thanksgiving feasts with family and friends. Okay, Harriet, coffee wrecks your gut health. Well, Shawnee, it may ruin your gut health, but I've been drinking coffee ever since I was 19, 18, 19. I've been drinking coffee just about every day. Except for in 2012, I lost my taste buds and I stopped drinking coffee because I would drink some strong coffee and it actually tastes like water. So I stopped drinking coffee for about a good 2 or 3 weeks. And then my taste buds came back and I can drink my coffee. I know what the coffee tastes like then. Uh, I love okra and collards or mustard to keep growing what I can. Yes, ma'am. I love okra. That's one of the. That's another thing. When I started my garden here and everything, I would actually get okra, stick some in my pocket, and keep working. And I didn't come in and eat it nothing. I just eat the okra and keep working. That was my life until 2019. Yeah, there's a lot of coffee drinking going on in the military. We would not survive, and America would not be free without coffee. True story. That is true and a fact. See, back in the C rations, we used to get coffee inside our C rations and stuff. I don't remember getting that in the MREs, but in the C rations, we used to get coffee. But Miss Harriet, I believe this is going to be a good move for me because I got everything scheduled and set out how I want things to go with this so-called journey of mine, and even with my backyard in the back around my fruit forest, I got the 4x4s, and starting Monday, if it don't get too cold, I'm gonna start setting everything up to protect my garden from the deers, because the deers ate up everything I had out there. I didn't I didn't think deers eat citrus, but they ate all my citrus. They ate the oranges off the tree. They ate the leaves off the tree. I had nothing back there but a bunch of sticks. Okay, be safe, G Mama Grove. She says storming up there. Get yourself a nice cup of warm tea. Get your blanket and go through the storm up there. Yeah, but this is what I'm working on. I'm like I said, this is the first time I start keeping notes. I usually don't keep notes on too many things, but like I said, my mind start running fast and everything now. I didn't start taking notes and things I realized. I start writing them down, so I know what I'm doing. A lot of things I just start doing and I just do it. But now I'm writing stuff down because I want to see what this journey did for me and how things helping me or whether it's hurting me. Deers are desperate. These, yes, they are. Well, my fruit forest was doing good until we had Helena came through. When Helena came through, they wiped me out. They wasn't bothered before we had the storm. They kind of left. They left my area because my backyard is not fenced in, and it seemed like they left and everything. But when Helena came, they just came through and ate up everything. Everything. The army is where my coffee drinking began. It would warm you up, keep you alert, and on cold winter days. Yes, that is the truth. But uh bruh, I ain't gonna be the first to admit, but I tell you this much. Coffee and nothing else couldn't help me. First time I went to Germany, I did guard patrol from my sleeping bag. I was sergeant of the guard, and the only time I got out the sleeping bag was to wake my soldier up so he can go out on guard duty. And when the child come in, I get out the sleeping bag to make sure all my soldiers ate. Once everybody was up for work and ate, I went and got back in my sleeping bag, and I stayed there for a whole week until them folks finally said, it's time for y'all to get a relief. And I was talking to this other sergeant and stuff, and he was telling me, well, man, what you need is some Herman survivors. You need some Herman survivors. I said, what is Herman survivors? So I went to the PX, got me some Herman survivors, and I survived ever since. It'd be 2 or 3 0 below outside. I put them boots on, stomp my feet, and I'm good the whole day. For your information, when my brother lost his first leg, I became hypoglycemia, planning on my meals because of habit. Thanks to family encouragement, you may go. Okay, well, the only thing I ask from my family is not to deter me. I ask my wife to support me. Don't be talking about I don't want to cook. Could you go to McDonald's and get me and your grandson something? No. If you want some McDonald's, get up and go yourself. I said, don't anything got to do with quick food and stuff. I said, don't ask me to do it for you. I said, but if you ask me to go to the barbecue, barnyard barbecue for you, I said, I'll do that for the simple reason everything is there's nothing fried. It's just grilled. So if I want to go, I can get me some grilled chicken or some beef or whatever, and it'll be grilled. So I don't have to worry about all that quick food and stuff. That's all I ask for. Just give me that much help, and I'm good. Yes, they started eating everything around here a few years ago because houses and apartments are on their habitat now. You're right, because they're not habitat. Yeah. I remember those cold guard duty days in Germany. I definitely bought some Herman Survivors. The best cold weather. Yes, it is. I think they cost me $125. That was the best 125 I ever paid. Along with your meat, can you have broth? Yeah, I was looking at a lot of things, and one of the people, they said, when you eat your steaks and all that stuff, save your bones, put your bones in the refrigerator, and when you get enough bones, take and boil them up and make a nice broth. And if you got marrow inside the bone, you can bust the bone open, eat the marrow, and yeah, broth is good too. Uh, I don't know whether she was on this diet or not, but let me stop calling it a diet. It's just going to be a way of life for me for a while. It's not going to be a diet. It's going to be my way of life. I watch a lot of people, and I watch YouTube. Got tons of stuff on this, and that's what I watch. Uh, have I talked to a real live doctor about it? No. I listen to a lot of stuff on YouTube, and I decide to make my own determination whether it's going to help me or hurt me. And so far, my body seemed to have been moving in the right direction. It's just that Sunday, it won't be nothing but the meat. If it comes from a cow, I'll use it. Come from an animal, uh, pork, beef, fish, shrimp, any kind of meat. And I've been liking it so much that I even see how to make bread out of eggs and pigskin, dry pigskins. I watched enough that I know how to make bread now. So if I decide to eat a taco, I know how to make the bread and everything. So there's a lot on YouTube that you can watch. Some may help you and some may hurt you. It's up to you to decide what you want to do. My mom eat the bones still. Yeah, you can eat the bones. Now, even when it comes to chicken, like the chicken was boiled or baked and the bones are real soft, yeah, I'll chew it up. Yeah, pressure cook is a good way of doing it too. The only thing I don't like about pressure cooking is I don't like wet meat. Uh, it may sound funny, but if there's some chicken in the pressure cooker and you know how to meat and all the juices, I don't like wet meat. I eat chicken all day, but if it's wet, I'm not. I'd be hesitant about it. Hands in the dirt. You have a good evening too, bro. Thanks for coming in, and I hope you're enjoying them grandbabies. I enjoy mine too. But I'm not gonna stay on here much longer myself because what is it Black Tropical? They're coming on at 7, and they're gonna have a Friday giveaway. So if somebody wants some for Black Friday, y'all go ahead and hit up Black's Tropical, Bobby and Sherry Black. They're gonna have some stuff on there for you. I think one of the gifts is worth $500. Hey, everybody's allowed to win, but I believe you have to be a member of their channels, and you can win it. But what I'm gonna do is I got 10 minutes. I haven't had dinner or anything yet. I'm going to go get me some mustard greens and I think turkey, and that'll be it. Get me some mustard greens and some turkey, and that'll be my dinner for the night. So I want to thank you all for coming in. I thank you for the encouragement. Hey, I love you. Y'all be blessed now.